Before we get into today's video, a quick shout out from the sponsor of this video, Wondershare PDF Element. So PDF Element is an all-in-one solution to help you create, manage, edit and protect your PDFs. It's a super powerful tool that allows you to add text, images, links and so much more to your documents. PDF Element is a great alternative to software from the likes of Adobe, not just for what it offers, but of course the price. You also have some great tools that allow you to highlight text, add comments in a shared document that multiple people can be working on, and even add your own signature should you need to digitally sign something. You also have the option to password protect your documents if they hold any private or potentially valuable information. There's also a built-in converter allowing you to convert any PDF into a PowerPoint, Word, or Excel document, just to name a few. And the brand new PDF Element 7 has a new redesigned UI and icons to reflect the simple and powerful experience of the software. And right now, you guys can get 50% off the brand new PDF Element 7 with the link in the description below. So if you or someone you know works on PDFs daily and you're looking for an all-in-one solution, or maybe you're a student looking to get ahead in the game, then PDF Element is for you. But now, back to the video. Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and today we're looking at something slightly different for Android, and that is cloud gaming. So how cool would it be if you were able to play some of your favourite games directly from the cloud, saving a ton of space on your device, and just in general, it's really simple to use. So, let's take a look. So as you can see here, the first thing that you're going to find is the application itself is very simple to use. The UI itself is very nice, and one of the best things about this is initially it is completely free of charge. Tabs along the top have your recent games, a live feed which is basically a social feed for the Hatch application, and then next up then you have the showcase page. Now this is going to showcase all of the new or exclusive games and just in general some of the best games that are available to play, like Monument Valley. You've then got the exclusives, and some of these games you cannot get anywhere else, and again the issue is some of them are premium, but some of them free to play. You've then got the action section, arcade, adventure, you've got some puzzle games, and also a section for kids as well. The free version gives you access to 20 selected games, you've got leaderboards and competitions, and you can play on your mobile device, whereas the premium version adds 100 plus more games, you can play on the TV, and obviously it gets rid of any ads on the application as well. The sidebar has your profile, notifications, options, the option there for premium as well, and also controller support, so if you want to get a Bluetooth controller, you've got the option to do so. Having a quick look in regards to what you get with the premium section just here, again, it's going to show you a full list of everything that you can do, including play games on your TV, which is really awesome to see if you want a more at-home console experience. And you do also have a trial version of the premium section as well, so if you guys wanted to try it out to see what you can do, then this is a great option. For me though, for some reason, when I go into the premium section, it brings up a registration page for my network provider, which is a little bit strange. But for now, let's just stick to the free version. Now, Hatch is actually part of the Rovio company who make Angry Birds, so it's no surprise that they do have an exclusive version of Angry Birds Go, which is the Turbo Edition. So let's start by looking at that game. So as you can see here, once you actually go into the game itself, you've got a little bit about yourself with your profile in regards to how long you've played for, when you last played, and then you do also have a full leaderboard list as well, which can be global or it can just be your specific friends list as well. You've then got the play button just at the top there, and a nice video to show the game itself that you're going to be playing, along with a favourite button and also some information about the publisher or the developer of the game. And with Angry Birds Go, for example, you can see here that you've got single player or multiplayer. For us, we're going to be taking a look at the single player. Now the Hatch application is actually made for 5G, but it works perfectly fine over 4G and Wi-Fi as well. Now you can see here an example of one of the ads that you're going to be getting. They are full screen ads, but you can X out of them pretty quickly, so it's not really all that bad. And then we are then in the actual game, and like I mentioned, all of this is going to be streamed from the cloud itself. So what I'm going to be doing is going into my screen recorder app here on my OnePlus 6T, and we're going to switch over to some gameplay now to see exactly how good this looks and whether it's a long-term solution to gaming on Android. Okay guys, so starting off with Angry Birds Go Turbo Edition, and as I mentioned beforehand, this one is a Hatch original, this one is exclusive. So as you can see, moving around the menus and things, everything seems to be working completely fine, and now we're in some gameplay, it basically just plays like the version that you would get on a normal Android device. Now as you can see, there's not really too much in regards to stuttering or any buffering or anything that could basically show any artifacts or anything like that on the screen itself. The gameplay itself is very smooth and very like the actual version that you'd play if it was natively on your Android device. Now one thing that I would say as well is there's not really too much in regards to lag. Now something that I was really worried about was the control side of things. If you're actually tapping on the screen, it wouldn't really pick up any of your movement. However, that's not the case. If I switch back to my overhead camera here, you can see here that tapping on the left and right hand side of the screen is as responsive as it would be if you were doing it in the actual game itself. So that was one of the big worries out of the way, and as you could also see from that screen, the issue that I have is it doesn't actually feel the full screen on my OnePlus 6T. But overall, a casual game like Angry Birds Go, just a general racer, works extremely well on the Hatch gaming platform. Moving on to something a little bit more quiet and a little bit more subdued, we do have Monument Valley. Now this one, there's not really too much in regards to action, but it does take some precise movement, so again, this one works extremely well. Now the one thing that I like about this is because the fact that it is more of a slower paced game, you don't need to worry about anything at all like lag, frame drops or anything like that at all. It's not really what I would call a fast paced action game. It can be a little bit challenging, but overall again it works extremely well. I did also try out some Horizon Chase, some beach buggy racing, and also I threw in there some Riptide GP Renegade, and again they all held up extremely well. Something like a racing game for example, especially something like Chase Horizon, it can take a little bit of precise timing in regards to getting it just right, and again I didn't have any issues. It was very smooth. The gameplay itself was 60 frames per second, but again all of my videos are recorded at 24 frames per second, so if it looks a little bit stuttery from time to time, trust me, it's only the recording. The gameplay itself was super smooth. And that is going to do it guys for this video. Now from the gameplay that you've just seen there, in my opinion it actually looks and feels like you're playing it natively on your Android device. And that's one of the main things for me with cloud gaming. You don't really want to have any lag, stutter, frame rate issues, or just in general when you get that weird pixelation sometimes when something's buffering, and I didn't get any of that whatsoever. Now like I mentioned, I am using this streaming platform on Wi-Fi, but it does work over 4G if you've got a good signal, and it will work perfectly fine over 5G as well, because that's what the actual platform itself is made for. I don't also mind that there is a premium version. With the majority of streaming services like Spotify for example, you've got a free version which gives you the majority of access, but then you've got a premium version which gives you access to everything, and more importantly gets rid of any advertisements. So for me it's not really all that bad. The free version, yes, it's not great in regards to the game selection, but what you've got there isn't too bad. But if you do want to pay to get a little bit extra, then that's completely down to you. As always, the link to the application is going to be in the description down below, and also don't forget to hit that link in the description to check out the Wondershare PDF Element 7 to get that 50% off that I mentioned at the start of the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and if you've got any questions, comments, or you want to recommend any applications for me to take a look at here on the channel, then let me know in the comments section down below or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. If you're not already subscribed, now is a great time to do so. I have got a ton more content coming very soon, so also make sure that you've got that notification bell turned on so that you're notified anytime that I post a new video here on the channel. Well, I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next video.